Hey guys, Kelade here. Welcome to my guide for this priest healing in 6.0.3. In this video, I'm going to go over the basics of priest healing in Warlords of Draenor. The information provided in this video will help you get through heroics and get started on challenge mode dungeons. First, let me go over 2 must-have talents and glyphs. Any other talents or glyphs that I do not mention can be picked depending on your preference. In your 3rd tier of talents, you're going to pick up Power Word Solace, because this spell will greatly help your mana regen since healers often have mana problems in the beginning of expansions. In addition, this spell will also be your primary way of stacking Evangelism to use for Archangel. For your last tier of talents, you will want to pick up Clarity of Will due to how cost effective this spell is and how strong it is for dungeons and tank healing. For your glyphs, I recommend taking Glyph of Power Word Shield and Glyph of Purify for the extra healing that they provide since you will be using these skills a lot anyways. Now, let's go into the basic scenarios that you will encounter while in a dungeon group. Since the majority of damage will be focused onto your tanks, I have split up the tank healing into 3 categories. At the start of the fight, or if the tank and everyone else has full HP, cast Power Word Shield and Clarity of Will onto the tank. When combined, these 2 spells can absorb over 200,000 damage, allowing you time to stack up a few stacks of Evangelism before you need to heal or cast Clarity of Will onto the tank again. If the tank has over 60% HP, your priority in spells will be Power Word Shield, Penance, Clarity of Will, and lastly Heal. If the tank's HP is under 60%, your priorities in spells will change to Power Word Shield, Penance, and Flash Heal. For group healing, use the same priority as tank healing, but do not use Clarity of Will unless your target has an indispellable debuff. If 3 or more people in your group needs healing, use Prayer of Healing and only use Holy Nova if you need to be moving and cannot stand to cast. I have not mentioned Prayer of Mending in this video due to how weak it is for dungeon healing. It will often be wasted as overheal on the tanks, and the minimal group healing it provides can barely be noticed. Atonement healing currently feels very lackluster, and I would highly recommend you to save your mana and not use Smite unless you have over 80% mana. For cooldowns, this priest have 2 major cooldowns, Pain Suppression and Power Word Barrier, and 1 minor cooldown in Archangel. Do not be stingy in your use of cooldowns. Oftentimes, Pain Suppression is much more needed in trash pulls than bosses if your tank has pulled too many adds. Power Word Barrier needs to be used before the damage hits, because once the damage has already hit the group, it becomes a bit late to use this spell. For Archangel, you can save it for the guaranteed crit for Prayer of Healing and Flash Heal. Once again, your primary way of stacking for Archangel is Power Word Solace, and sometimes Penance if your tank is not taking much damage. And that's all you need to know for this priest healing for dungeons and heroics. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe for more Warlords of Draenor content. See ya!